Okay, let's look at the example. So we use future continuous for actions that will be in progress. Okay, in progress at a specific time in the future, as well as future plans and arrangement. Okay, so for example, this one is continuous and it is also future. So that means this action is in progress. Okay, that means masih lagi berjalan, in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, okay, look at the example. We will be learning, okay, about man-made disaster this time tomorrow morning. Okay, we will be learning. Okay, look at the word. First, they have the word will. Okay, will. Double L is will, right? Okay, and then we have the word be. Okay, be, and we have the word learn and ing. Okay, so we have to form future continuous with three words. First is will, be, and then learn plus ing. The verb must always add with ing. So will be learning, will be traveling, will be going, will be taking, will be eating, okay, will be sleeping. Okay, so we will be learning about man-made disasters this time tomorrow morning. Okay, we will be going, okay, to class trip next week. Okay, we will be going to a class trip next week. I think you like the idea, right? Okay, we will be attending, or we will be going to school, okay, next month in October. Okay, we will be learning face to face at school next month in October. Okay, so that is a better example. Okay, okay, or another example, this time next summer, Nia will be traveling around the African continent. Okay, so maybe you want to say, okay, next year, probably January, my family and I will be visiting our family or our siblings or our cousins, okay, in Singapore, for example. Okay, so we'll be traveling, and then you must have the word like next week, next summer, tomorrow. Okay, there must be the keywords or the clue, the indicator about the future. Okay, so we have learned future simple, shall, be going to, okay, and future continuous. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things we have learned. Okay, so just take your time to recall back all the 5 situation in future simple and shall, we, and I. Going to, what is going to? Going to is, remember the consequences. Something happened because of something. Okay, and future continuous, the word will be. Okay, there must be the word be in the middle. Will be, and then learn ing. Will be learning, will be going. Okay, with that, I'm going to show you, okay, one video about this future simple. Okay, then after that we will do the activities. Okay, so let's watch the video first. Okay, okay, I'm going to take you to look at the video about this future simple. Very simple, very short video. I think it's less than 5 minutes. Yes. Okay, so I hope you can see the video. Okay,
Simple future with will. What are verb tenses? Verb tenses show the time that an action takes place. The simple future is a verb tense. We use the simple future tense for actions that will happen at a future time. There are 3 ways to express the simple future tense in English. We use will and a base verb to decide on a future action at that moment. For example, I will call you tomorrow. We use be going to and a base verb to talk about existing future plans. For example, I am going to read a book after school. We also use be and an ing verb to talk about existing future plans. For example, I am giving a presentation next Monday. How do we form the simple future with will? Will is a modal. Modals are always followed by a base verb. A base verb has no s, ed, or ing ending. The verb form is the same for all subjects. For example, the simple future of the verb watch is will watch. I will text you after class. He will walk his dog tomorrow morning. The students will go to school on Monday. A contraction is a shorter form of a word. The contraction for will is ul. We use contractions with subject pronouns, but not with subject nouns. You'll be busy next Wednesday. She'll give a presentation in 2 weeks. They'll drive to work tomorrow. Look at the picture and say or write a simple future sentence with will. Use the contracted form. For example, he'll cook breakfast tomorrow morning. Now you try. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so I think it's very simple, right? From the video, you have seen how they form the word will, okay, and also the contractions, okay? So when we use contraction, which is the short form, we can use the apostrophe and L or L, okay? So I think you have at least have some rough ideas about what is future simple is and how it is being used. Okay, now let us look at the activity. Okay, look at page 61, number 3. Okay, based on the activity number 3, which is you are given 2 answers to choose from. So circle the correct words. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to choose the correct word. Okay, so you have to choose the correct word. Okay, so I think we will do this just orally. Okay, I will just ask you to give me the answers. Okay, let's say number 1. Help from above. Okay, so what is that? What do you see on the right? What picture is that? What is the thing on the right? What do we call it?
Drone, the drone.
Ah, that is the drone. Okay, why do we use the drone for? What is the function of the drone? Who knows what is the function of the drone? You know there is a drone, right? So what is the function of drone? play. Okay, to play, and other than to play, Varden, what else can we do the drones with? What else
Can,
they do
can
the drone
record
now?
any videos from above.
Yes, okay, they can record things that is unreachable, that we cannot, that human cannot reach. Okay, so they will, maybe they need to see the road, okay, the highways and so on, so they have to have that, okay, so that they can monitor. Okay, so that is one of the functions of the drone. Okay, so based on question number one, what shall we do, or what we will be doing about one of the planet's biggest environmental problem? Okay, this is in the form of questions. Okay, okay, what shall we, or what we'll be doing about one of the planet biggest environmental problems? Okay, so what do you think is the correct tense here?
Shall we?
Uh-huh. What shall we do about one of the planet biggest environmental problem? Or what? Yes, okay, because if you choose the second one, it is going to be like in progress, okay, but now it does not mention about the progress, whether next week, or there's no indicator of next week or next month. That's why we cannot use the ing here. Okay, so we use what shall we do. Okay, what shall we do about one of the planet's biggest environmental problem? Yes, very good. Okay, here is a possible solution: drones. Okay, so they also use drone to monitor the environmental problems. Okay, they can see from up above there what is happening in the, maybe in the jungle, or maybe in the forest. Okay, so they can see, okay, whether there's a wildfire or anything. Okay, so these aircraft that have no pilots are traditionally used in military situations that the government expects. Okay, they are going to do this. Okay, expects. So remember just now, expect. Expect is in future simple situation number three. Okay. So what shall we use here? Will be or shall be?
Will be.
Will be, because if you want to use shall, remember either we or I only, right? There's no we and I there, so we don't use shall. So we use the normal one, will be. That's how you do it. Okay, and then yeah, I think I want to ask you to do the rest, okay? Because then we will see whether you have understood what we have learned or not this morning. Okay, so with that, I'm going to ask you to do it in PEDEC, okay, so that you can type your answer there, the title and the skill that we're going to learn. Okay, so okay, we have watched the video. Okay, so from the video, we have learned actually what about future simple just now, right? Okay, yeah, this one, activity 3. So this one, you please type your answers in the slide. Okay, so number one, remember just now we have discussed what shall we do about one of the planet biggest environmental problems. Okay, they were asking how are we going to monitor the environmental problems. Okay, and they said we can use drones. Okay, so number two, uh, the government expects will be too dangerous for pilots flying normal planes, so that's why they need to use drones. Okay, okay, number three, now however, drones have got a new use. They have a new feature. They are helping in the fight to save the planet endangered species. Okay, very interesting. They are helping to help the animals. Okay, how are they going to do that? Okay, some African conservation parks are already using this aircraft, and before too long, many more conservationists. Okay, this one either shall be using or will be using. Remember, I said if shall must be I or we only, right? So we don't have I and we here in the third sentence. So which one? You know, right? Okay. Yeah, let's check your answers. Number three, that since there is no we and I, so you cannot use shall. Okay, only use shall when there is we and I in that sentence, the pronoun, the subject. Okay, remember that. Okay, that is your clue. Okay, now number 4. This is because drones can go anywhere and film anything or anybody, even poachers, people who hunt illegally. They are going to track people who are hunting illegally. Okay. In addition, drones are getting cheaper to make and to buy. Okay. There are a lot of advantages of drones. That's why now you can see a lot of people are using it. Okay. Okay. This seems to indicate that their price to decrease as time goes on. We have going to and will be. Okay. So going to, if you look at the notes, going to, there must be a consequences. Kan? And then kalau will be is for, they should be next year, next time, next morning. Okay. So which one do you think? Because they said here, the price is decreasing because of something. This is a consequences. Okay, I tell you, this sentence is about consequences, akibat. Because many people are using, so the price is getting cheaper. Okay, just like now internet. Okay, many people are using internet, so now the price is cheaper. Their consequences. When there is a consequences, ada sebab dan akibat, so we have to use going to. Okay, so I think you know what is the answer for number 4. Okay. Okay, kalau will be is only for if there is like other time, tomorrow morning, next year, next summer. Okay, okay, that is for number 4. Okay, let's see your. Okay, very good. Okay, number 4. Number 4, Varden, check your answer for number 4. Okay, don't please type your number 1 and number 2 as well. Okay. Okay, so I've already give you the clue. Okay. Here because the consequences. Okay, so sentence number 4, consequences. Okay, so we have to use going to. Okay, now let's look at another sentence. Drones have proved to be very efficient in the war against poachers in Africa. Okay, so they managed to track all the illegal hunters. Okay, in Africa using drone. So there is little doubt that their role in conservation. Okay. Their role in conservation. Okay, this is also consequences. Okay, this is also consequences, akibat, because many people are using it in Africa. So they said their role in conservation akan meningkat, will be improve. Okay, so this is also another consequences. So the consequences we must use going to. Okay, so that is number 5. Okay, let's check your answer for number 5. Just remember, after to, here there's no ing. Okay, after to will always be followed by the base verb. Okay. Okay, no ing after to. Okay, now we move on to the next sentence. It's likely that they even more important in the near future. Okay, it's likely that likely means you have no evidence. That means you just say it at the time of speaking. Okay, you make your decision at the time of speaking. Likely, that means you have no evidence. You predict, but you have no evidence. It is likely that they even more important in the near future. Okay, either ing. Okay, kalau ing, you must have the indicator next week, next month. But this one they don't have, they don't see. They don't say next week, they just say near future. Okay. So remember, likely is just you make a prediction with no evidence. That is situation number 2 for future simple. So we have to use future simple here. Okay. So number 6 should be future simple. Future simple. Okay, future simple. Future simple, that means you will start with will. Future simple, that means start with will. So number 6, you should start with will. Okay, now is the next sentence. In the past, park rangers dealt with poachers and they did what they could. That means before this, all these park rangers need people who take care of the um, uh, what forests, all those environment. Okay, they have to deal with poachers. That means the poachers have to deal with human to human. Okay, and they did what they could. But in a few years' time, drones. Okay, but then they said, after this, we don't have, we don't take human to deal with these illegal hunters. We just give them the drones to check their activities. Okay, but in a few years' time, those all seeing eyes in the sky. They call it as eyes in the sky. Okay, eyes in the sky. Okay, will probably replace or will be probably replacing at least some of these people. Okay, so this one. Okay, which one we want to choose? One is future simple. One is future continuous. If you see B too, that means there is continuous. Okay, so remember continuous, we must have next year, next time. Okay, um, and then they should also have something in progress. Okay, so which one do you think? I think it should be just the one that are referring to the future simple. Okay, so number 7 is the future simple. That means it is not in progress. Okay, they will definitely use drone, not something in progress. In progress means you are looking forward. Let's say like the school will be opening. So we know that the school will be opening in October, right? So that is a progress. We know that it will come. But this one, they already make the decision. Okay, for number 7, they already make the decision. Okay. Okay, let's go through the answers. I think most of you have managed to type your answers. Okay, number 1 and 2 we have discussed, but I will repeat the answer. Number 1 and 2. Number 1 is shall we do? Okay, please check your answers. Okay, number 2 will be. Okay, number 3 will be using. Number 4 is going to continue. 5 is going to grow. 6 will become, and 7 will probably replace. Okay, very good. Okay, now before we move on to our next activity, okay, I would like you to just complete this sentence. Okay, I'll give you the sentence. Okay, hold on here. How am I going to do this? Okay. Okay. Can you continue below your answers there? Okay. Okay, just continue. I'll give you the question here. Hold on. Okay. Okay, my question is, can you please tell everyone or tell your friend what will you be doing? Okay. Later. Okay, what will you be doing later in the day? What will you be doing later in the day? Use the past tense. You can either use future simple or you can either use uh shall, or you can either use going to, or you can either use future continuous. Okay, so you just choose one of that we have learned. Okay, one of the 4 things that we have learned about future simple. Make use of that. Okay, and tell me what will you be doing later, uh, after class. Okay, what will you be doing after class? Okay, just write in one sentence. Okay, one simple sentence. Can you write below your answer? Yes, like Warren did. Okay, I will do my homework. Okay, or I will go, or I'm going to, I'm going to do a lot of practices after I study about future simple. If you want to use going to, make sure you have the consequences. Okay, something that you do because of something. Okay, if you want to use, I will be uh, I will be cooking with my mom this afternoon. Okay, or I will be cooking with my sister. Okay, around 2 in the afternoon. Okay, okay. I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to sleep, Avinash. Okay, you're going to sleep because of what? If you say I'm going to sleep, you must have other uh the other action. Why are you going to sleep? Why I'm going to sleep after I've spent a lot of sleepless night. Okay, these few days. You must have the consequences. Sebab dan akibat. Okay. Okay, just right below your sentence. Oh, I will be going getting my vaccination. Okay. So Ying is going to get your vaccination. Okay. Uh, all the best. Okay. Yes, talking about vaccination, my vaccination will be 2 weeks more to come. Okay. It will be on still on Thursday next month. 2nd of September will be my second vaccination. 2 months break. So just write that sentence and we will go to the next one. I'm going to take lunch because I'm hungry. Okay, I can accept that. You want to take lunch because you're hungry. Okay, but please write it in proper punctuation. Okay, Pavitran, use I must be in capital and then there must be apostrophe. I'm going. Okay, I'm you must have apostrophe. Okay. Yes, Varden, Wayan, okay. I'll do my homework after English online class. Okay, good. I'm going to I am going to have my lunch after my class finish. Okay, Karina. I'm going to eat lunch after the lesson. Okay, good. Okay. I'm going to sleep because I didn't get enough sleep. Okay. Okay, Shalini, one sentence. Just make one simple sentence. I will be going to Mani. No, I will be doing my homework after class. Okay. You have to have the keywords or the indicator. Okay. I will be doing my homework around 2 p.m. or after my class finish. Okay. Okay. I will go to continue drawing. Okay, I am going to Yanli, I am going to continue my drawing lesson later after class. Okay, I'm going to continue my drawing lesson later after class. Today I am so happy because today is my birthday. Is that so, Shalini? Happy birthday to Shalini, everyone. Okay, please wish her happy birthday. She said here that today is her birthday. Okay, so you can say I am going to celebrate my birthday with my family after this. Okay, I am going to celebrate my birthday with my family after class. Okay, that also can be your sentence. So you can see there are a few situation. You can use a few words to show that it is still in future. Okay, either future simple or shall. Okay, not I think most of you did not use shall. Okay, or going to or will be. Okay, will be ing. Okay, so I think you have more or less learned something about future simple today. I will doing to play video game. I am going to play video game after my online class. Okay, do you? Okay. So now let us look at our next activity, which is okay. Okay, let's look at page 63, everyone. Okay, page 63, which is still on future, but okay, we have three more. Okay, three more to learn about future. Okay, just like we learned in present perfect tense, past perfect tense. Okay, for future we also have future perfect simple. Okay, so what is future perfect simple? Okay, so remember when we use the word perfect, what comes to your mind? Okay, when you use the word perfect, what comes to your mind? What do we normally use in perfects? Simple perfect tense, past perfect tense, present perfect tense. What are the two words that we normally use when we talk about perfect? So you will write, I am going to make some sweet, okay, this afternoon for tomorrow prayers. Okay, so my question, okay, can you please just tell me what are the two words that we normally have when we talk about perfect? Remember when we learn about perfect, what are the two words that must be in that sentence? Nobody can recall what are the two words. Okay, it is actually the word has and have. Okay, remember the word has and have. Okay, so the word has is for uh, present, a singular present. Okay, have for plural. Okay, has for singular, have for plural. Okay, and after the word has and have, we must have the past participle. Okay, again, past participle is like, it's not ed, go, went, gone. So the word gone is the past participle. Okay, so the same thing here. Okay, for future perfect simple. Okay, let's look at future perfect simple. Okay, we use the future perfect simple for something that will be finished by or before a specific time in the future. Okay, again, they give you the word specific time. Okay, it means there is there is an indicator of the time. Okay, look at the example. They will have opened. Okay, you must use the word will and have. Will and have is a must here. They will have opened. So open is the past participle for the word open. Okay, they will have opened the new conservation area by July. Okay, so the word July is a specific time. Okay, in the future. Or our school, all school will have opened in or by October. All school will have opened by October 2nd or 3rd. Okay, all school will have opened by October 3rd. Okay, that is the example for future perfect simple. Okay, number 2. To show the length of time that an action will have lasted for a point of time in the future. Okay, again, just now it was a specific time, right? July. Now is the length of time. Okay, the keywords here are length of time, tempoh masa. Okay, that an action will have lasted at a point of time in the future. Okay, that means in the future, this action will have the length of time. Okay, example, I will have been a manager at the recycling center for 2 years next week. I will have been a manager at the recycling center for 2 years. That is the length of time. How many years? For 2 years. Okay. When? Next week. Okay. So this is also one of the usage of future perfect simple. So there are two here. Okay. Remember two. Okay. One is specific time, July. One is length of time, 2 years. Okay. Next week. Okay. That is for future perfect simple. Now, okay, this is the most advanced of future simple. Okay, it is called future perfect continuous. Okay, not only future, we have perfect and also continuous. Oh my god. Okay, so how it is being formed? Okay, let's look at how it is being formed. Okay. Okay, we use the future perfect continuous to talk about something that will continue. So you combine all. Continuous mean in progress, masih lagi berjalan, will continue. And then perfect to specific time. Okay, waktu tertentu. And then future, in the future. Okay, that means, okay, look at the example. Carol will, okay, perfect, you have to have. And then continuous kena ada be kan. Okay, you have to have been. Okay, been. And then continuous, you must have ing. Okay, so will have been protesting. Okay, so 4 words. Okay, so future perfect continuous, you must have at least 4 words. Okay, Carol will have been protesting outside the factory for 2 days on Sunday. So specific time is on Sunday, and then the continuously the progress, okay, something that is happening, okay, that we continue for 2 days. How long? The length of time, how long? 2 days. When? On Sunday. Okay, so that is how we form the future perfect continuous. Okay, we will look at the how we form this in the sample activities after this, and you will be you will understand better. Okay, the third one, okay, which is about temporal. Okay, temporal is when we use words like when, before, after, until, once, by the time, and etc. Okay, so if you use this word in your sentence, okay, for example, when you start a sentence, when I, or before, after, and so on, to talk about the future, we use them with a present tense. Okay, temporal is actually when we use a present tense. Okay, we do not use them in the future tense. Okay, then but we are talking about something in the future. Okay, look at the example. After he buys, okay, after he buys the new trees, he will plant them in the garden. Okay, that means there are two situations here. After he buys the new trees, he will plant them in the garden. Okay, so we use a present perfect tense to emphasize that the first action will be finished before the other one start. Means there are two action here. One, he buy the tree. Second one, he plant in the garden. Okay, so that means the second action will only happen after the first action completed. That means you can only plant the tree if you buy the tree, right? You cannot plant the tree if there is no tree. Okay, so this is where we use the present tense and the future tense together. Okay, look at another example. We can go to the zoo when you have eaten your breakfast. That means two things, two action. Go to the zoo one, and then eat your breakfast too. So you can only go to the zoo after you have eaten your breakfast. Okay, this is just like what we have discussed before in the present perfect tense. Okay, we will start the meeting once everyone has arrived. Okay, so we will start the meeting once everyone has arrived, but we use the future here. Okay, one action, start meeting. Second action, when everybody has arrived. Okay, so these are the situation for temporal. Okay, so for temporal is actually the combination of future and present tense. Okay, and also present perfect tense. Okay, so we have learned about future perfect, simple, future perfect continuous, and temporals. Okay, so just remember future perfect simple, we have two situations. One is the specific time in the future, July. One is the length of time for 2 years. Okay, And then future perfect continuous is actually the combination of all. Okay, combination of all. Okay. Okay, now let us look at our next activity, which is on activity 3. Okay. Okay, complete the sentences. Okay. Use the future perfect simple. You have to take this into your consideration. Use the future perfect simple or future perfect continuous only. Okay. So you either use number one, future perfect simple, or the second one, future perfect continuous. Okay. Okay, I will give you the clue for each question. Okay, and then you just choose, and then the next question I will let you do on your own. Okay, so for number one, okay, for activity 3, number one, okay, okay, the choice of answers. Okay, I will type here first. I will stop this one first. Okay, activity 3, number one. By the end of this century, okay, the planet. Okay, so you choose either. Okay, I give you the choices for you to choose. Okay, and they give you the word become. So number one, you can see I will increase the font. Don't worry. How do we know which one we want to choose? Okay, look at the sentence. By the end of this century, the planet become more polluted. Do they mention about future? Yes. Okay, by the end of this century, okay, the planet. Okay, is it? Do they mention about something that is ongoing? Something that is ongoing, something that is happening. Okay, so they did not mention. They only mention about the future and also what will happen. Okay, so the planet will have become or will have been becoming more polluted. If you want to choose ing becoming, you have to make sure that they have like the word in progress for 2 days. Okay, they have the word like in a few years. Okay, this one they only give you by the end of this century. Okay, there's no words like 2 days. Okay, no indicator of the length of time. Okay, so number one, we will choose will have become. Okay, so I give you the answer for number one. Now we try to do number two. Okay, number two. I want to let you see the difference. Okay, now we go to number two now. Okay, number two again. Okay, if you see number two, get the sentence. We cut down trees in the rainforest for more than 2 centuries. That means they have been doing that. Okay, they have been doing that. Okay, for more than 2 centuries. That means the action is continuously. Berterusan. Okay, so which one do we use? Okay, if it's continuously being done, so you have to use ing. Okay, so can you see the difference in the first and the second sentence, right? Second sentence, they give you for more than 2 centuries. So that you know you have to use the ing. Okay, so you please type the correct answer. Okay, I've given you the clues. Okay, number 3. I think at number 4, I will give you the choices of answer until number 4. 5 until 8, I will have to let you come up with your own answer. Okay, they probably not find a solution to the problems created by climate change. Okay, they do not mention about the length of time, okay, or the continuous no indicator of things happening in progress. Okay, they only mention about they probably not find a solution to the problem created by climate change. Very simple, very direct. But I think you know which one you should choose, right? Okay. Since there is no continuous action, no indicator of the length of time. Okay. So I think you know which one you should choose. Okay. Scientists more efficient alternative energy sources. They did not mention about the length of time. They did not mention about the duration. They did not mention about specific time in the future. Okay. They just say by the end of this century. Okay. No specific time, no length of time. Okay. So I think you know which one you should choose. So 1 until 4, I said I'll give you the choices of answers. Now, number 5 to 8, I would like you to come up with your own answers, either future perfect simple or future perfect continuous. Okay. So I will see that in your answer in PEDEC. So number 1 until 4, number 1 will have become, 2 will have been cutting down, correct. 3 probably will not have found, and 4 will have discovered. Okay, correct. Now on to see number 5. Okay, number 5 until number 8, you must start with will. Okay, all must start with will. Okay, 5 is also future perfect simple. Okay, I give you 5 is future perfect simple. Okay. So when I say future perfect simple, okay, how are you going to form that? Okay. Remember, you must have will, you must have, okay, and then the word that they give, you must write in past participle. Okay. Okay, do you will or have been? I said future perfect simple. Okay, future perfect simple, there's no been. Been only for future perfect continuous. Okay, so the word invent must write in the future perfect simple. Invent future perfect simple, just add ed. Yes, number 6 is because you see here for many years. They are the indicator, right? How many years? The duration. So this one you have to use future perfect continuous. Okay, so future perfect continuous. Probably no need to write the word we. Okay, just start with the word will. Okay, so will have been, the verb given build. So will have been building. Yes, correct. Okay, will have been building. This is in the form of question. Okay, in the form of question, you still have to start with the word will. Okay, we still start with the word will for number 7. Okay, but this one is okay. Let's check the sentence. There's no indicator of the duration, right? So we use the perfect simple. Okay, future perfect simple number 7. Okay, no ing. So will, okay, number 7, will people have realized? Okay, so number 7, will people have? Don't forget the word have. Okay, will people have realized? Because have, after have must be the word participle. Okay, have and the past participle or the future participle must be together. You cannot say will have people realize, because you have to have the word have after the word have, there must be the ed or the past participle. Okay, so will people have realized? Okay, Wayan, please rearrange your have and people. Have dengan realize must be together. Okay. Number 8, by the end of this century, conservationists how to help endangered species for a long time. So they give the duration for a long time. Okay, so this one must be continuous. Okay, future perfect continuous. So future perfect continuous. Do you will have been discussing? Remember, after been must be ing, or type one sentence using future perfect simple, future perfect continuous. So I want 2 sentences now. Okay, 2 sentences using future perfect simple and future perfect continuous. Okay, 2 sentences from you. One on future perfect simple, one on future perfect continuous. Okay, type your sentences below your answers just now in PEDEC. Okay, make sure if you use future perfect simple, what you must have. And then for future perfect continuous, what you must have. Okay, type below your answer in that means after number 8. So if you see the future perfect, they have will, have, and then the past participle, and they have the indicator. They have time expression. Okay, by 6 o'clock. This is the time expression. This is what I meant by time expression. They will have finished the race by 6 o'clock. Okay, so this is the time expression about the future perfect simple. Okay, here Tom will have reached the island before sunset. This is another time expression. And how do we form this now? So we must have the word will have plus past participle. Okay. So I will have eaten before you arrive. They will have left by 9 o'clock. Okay. So remember to always have the time expression after your uh, future perfect simple. Okay, so this is a completed activity in the future. Okay, about hello student, nice to meet you. I'm Mr. Kumar and I'll be your teacher today. Okay, this is about future perfect simple. So you can see here they have Kashmir will have been waiting for how long? For 2 hours by the time I met him, okay, or I meet him, okay. Okay, I think that's about it for the future perfect continuous. Okay, let's check if you have managed to come up with your sentences in your where is it? Okay. Okay, they will have opened. Okay. Where are the two sentences, everyone? I didn't see you type your two sentences. Okay, eating. Okay, good. I will have read the novel later. Okay, good. Please type your two sentences below your question number 8 just now. Yes. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Vardan, very good. Avinash, where are the two sentences? The guests are coming. Wait, Vardan, future perfect simple, you must have the word have, right? Have. Okay, will have. Okay, will have. And also future perfect continuous will have been. Okay, I will show one example from your friends. Okay, this is one example about future perfect simple. Okay, by Wayan, they will have opened. Okay, they will have the word will have opened the new renovated theme park by next year. Okay, so this is the future perfect simple. You must have the word will, have, and open is in past participle. Okay. Okay, next example is for future perfect continuous. Okay, future perfect continuous. Okay, you will have to have the word ing there. Okay. Okay, let's look at aging. I will have been learning English for many years. Okay. This is another example for future perfect continuous. Will have been learning. Okay, good. Okay, I will have. Do you? I will have first. After have only been. I will have been eating Western food for 2 years. Okay, for 2 years. Okay. We will have okay, right. READ. Okay. Take out the word ed there. Read past tense is READ also. Okay. No ed at the back. So we will have read this afternoon. Okay, we will have read our storybook by this afternoon. Okay, or by October. Okay. Okay, Karina. Please for the future perfect simple, you need to have will have. I will have played. I will have played. Okay, I will have played played what? I will have played a lot of games, a lot of computer games, okay, uh by September. Okay. I will have played a lot of computer game by September. Okay. I will have been going out. I will have been going out. I will have studied. I will have studied the English tenses by end of this month. Okay. I will have been waiting for 30 minutes. Okay. I will have been waiting for 30 minutes for my friends. Okay. 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 And then who else? Been. Okay. People have been, people will. Okay. Wayan, you must have the will to show the future. Okay. People will have been protesting about the climate change for years. Okay. Parveen, I will have been playing. I will have been playing. Pavin, after will, there must be have. I will have been playing bowling since last year. You cannot say last year. This is future. Okay. So you cannot give the indicator of last year. I will have been playing bowling for 2 years. Okay. For 2 years in October. Okay. That means by October, you have been playing for 2 years. Okay, you cannot say last. It must be in future. We will have read our storybook in okay in the afternoon. I will have been eating Western for 2 years. Okay, to you, okay, Yanli. I will have passed the exam. Okay, by October. Okay, Yanli. You must have the time expression. Okay, the time expression. I will have passed the exam by this October. Okay, there must be a time expression. Okay, he will have been working. He will have been working for. He will have been working all day. He will have been working all days. All this they have to have the time expression for for future. He will have been working for okay for maybe for a few days, okay, for a few days by September or by October. They will have arrived at my house by 10 o'clock. Okay, I will have been doing this project Okay, for 3 months. Okay, for 3 months in September. Okay, in September or in October. Okay, okay, Varden, the guest, Varden, you are not uh, constructing the sentences according to the future perfect simple and also continuous. Okay, look at the example. Okay, rather look at the example given by your friends. Coming, this one is the one that we did before. Now it should be either will have past participle or will have been. Okay, okay, please redo your sentences. Okay, you have to use the one that your answers from number 1 to number 8. You should be constructing your sentences based on that based on that tenses. Okay. Okay, do again. Okay, Avinash. I will have been. Avinash, add been after have. Okay. I will have been playing PUBG for 3 years. In December. Okay, that means in this coming December, you have been playing PUBG for 3 years. That's what you are trying to say. I will have been playing PUBG for 3 years in December. See or not? Okay. PUBG, I think you have to put all in capital, right? Capital letters. Okay, that is the specific name PUBG. Okay, so Avinash, please work out on the future perfect simple. This one is the future perfect continuous, right? So one more sentence for future perfect simple. Okay. Okay, good. So actually, you can make use of all these sentences in your writing, in your essays. Why? Because instead of just write, I will do my homework tomorrow. So if you were to apply this in your essays or in your sentences, it will be more. It will look more authentic. Okay, more authentic. That means when we read your essay, there is a different. We can see that you are capable of using a variety of tenses here. Not just a normal tense. I will go to your house. Okay, maybe you want to say, I am going to your house after I finish my English classes. Okay, so try to vary your sentences. Okay. Okay, so what I'm trying to say that we learn because we want to apply this in our it can also be in your report, in your email, or in your letter, okay, in your essays, okay. Okay, so that is why we need to learn how to use this grammar item appropriately, okay. Okay, so while waiting for your friends to complete their sentences, I still have one last activity, okay, which is I want you to do a quiz. Okay, again, after we have learned about how to use this, so I will give you the second quiz to check your understanding. Okay, so we will do a quiz, okay, maybe in a few more minutes. Okay, because I'm looking for the quiz now. So the quiz will be on future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay, let's check once again your. Okay, Varden. Okay, I will have been. Okay, if you are doing ing, that will be continuous, huh, Varden? Okay, ing should be in the second one. I will have been playing football for, yes, very good, correct. I will have been playing football for 10 years next week. That means by next week, you have already played football for 10 years. Okay. So this is your future perfect continuous, correct? Okay. Okay, one more is future perfect simple. Let's say I will have played football, or I will have played football uh, for 2 years. Okay. Next month. So the difference between the first and the second sentence is Varden. That means the second sentence, that means you won't be playing football anymore. Okay. But the first sentence, that means you are still playing football. Okay. Continuously next week. Okay. The second sentence, I will have played football for 2 years next time. That means after next month, you will not be play football anymore. That is a difference between the continuous and perfect. Okay. Perfect means dah lengkap. Your activity tu dah lengkap. Finish. Okay. Continuous means you will still play that. You will still do the action. That is a difference. Okay, everyone. That is a difference. Very big difference between perfect and continuous. Okay. Perfect means you have finished that. You will no longer play football. Continuous, you will still play football after next week. Okay. Okay, so with that we are going to go to our last activity, which is the quiz. Okay, good. Okay, good, everyone. Okay, you have managed to complete all the activities, all the quizzes. Okay, although you didn't get the top three or the top five, what I want you is you have learned something. Okay, what I want you to know is that you have learned something today. Okay, about future simple and so on, and how to use it in your sentences. Okay, so okay, before we go, before we call it a day for today, I just want to ask you to just to inform you about the Merdeka Day competition day. Okay, I have posted the posters, okay, in our group about the essay writing competition and also the video. Okay, the video competition. Okay, and I would like all of you to take part in that competition. Okay, so I'll give you maybe 1 week to prepare for that essay competition. You don't have to write long. It is just one page of maybe 200 or 250 words or less. Okay, but not 80 word, of course. Okay, it's either between 125 to 250 words. Okay, about what Merdeka mean to you. Okay, so if possible, please try to, if you are referring to other sources, you can refer, but please try to come up with your own sentences. Okay, do not copy 100% from the internet or from the other sources. Okay, try to uh, construct your own sentences. You look at the ideas and then you make your own sentences. Okay, so I'll give you maybe a form for you to submit your essays. Okay, and also your videos. Okay, so there will be videos is only about Merdeka. Maybe you want to talk about, okay, a very short video, maybe less than 5 minutes or maybe in 3 minutes. Okay, I think 5 minutes is also long, right? Because in TikTok it's only 3 minutes. Okay, so you can do a TikTok video also can about Merdeka. Okay, you can either turn on your camera or you just want to have your voice over, is also possible. Okay, it's either voice over or you can also have your camera on. Okay, but you can do it in like a CapCut or TikTok or normal video. Okay, it's up to you. And the video, the length is I think within 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, and then the due dates for both I think is 20, for the essay is 27th of August, for the video is 30th of August. Okay, so I will get you to hand in to me all that essay writing and the video by, I give you 1 week. So today is 19, so can I have it before 26, before next week 26? Okay, before our class I give you a link or maybe give you a Google form for you to submit your essay and your video. Okay, so I will encourage all of you to take part because there will be prizes and there will be certificates. Okay, for the winners and those who take part will get certificates. Okay, okay, is there any question before we finish our lesson today? Is there any questions? Take good care of yourself, stay healthy, stay at home, and see you again next week.